Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Ross McCorkle. The Pittsburgh Steelers will be on the road to start their season against the Atlanta Falcons next Sunday. When they do so, it will be the return of Arthur Smith to face the team that fired him just 8 months earlier as their head coach. Many have been wondering if Smith holds some kind of advantage against his former team. Nearly the entire defense is the same, save for 3 starters. While there is something to be said about his intimate knowledge of those players and their capabilities, I think the advantage actually sways in the opposite direction. The familiarity goes both ways after all, and by all accounts, Arthur Smith's offense has functioned mostly as expected in Pittsburgh. A lot of 12 and 13 personnel, some pistol usage, fullback packages, etc. The Falcons' defense would have practiced against that offense in practice daily, some of them for the last 3 years. Things will look a little different for the Steelers' version of his offense, especially with a higher caliber quarterback running the operation. The Falcons never really had that with Smith, but there is still some advantage for their defense in that regard. On the flip side, Smith's knowledge of their defense ends at the personnel. They brought in a new defensive coordinator, Jimmy Lake, who will run a base 3-4 defense. The Falcons had previously been running more of a base 4-3. Obviously, Smith is well aware of these dynamics and will be working to mislead their defense, perhaps running variations of plays out of familiar looks and alignments. Perhaps he will lean on the pistol offense even heavier in Week 1, given that the running back lines up behind the quarterback and not split off to one side or the other that could possibly tip their hand. Pistol probably allows for the most play variations out of a single or small set of looks. I will be very interested to see how Arthur Smith approaches this with all of what I said in mind. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and check out The Terrible Podcast with Dave Bryan and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.